Coming up on Torrance Today, new council members, the mayor, and other elected officials are sworn in. We have highlights from last night's city council meeting. Support kids CEOs who will be selling their latest creations this weekend at the Ken Miller Recreation Center. And the U.S. inflation rate hit a new 40-year high, but experts predict it may be at its peak. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Lauren LaBruna. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, July 13th. I hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. Newly elected leaders were sworn in last night as the votes from the June 7th general municipal election were officially declared. Councilmember George Chen is now our new mayor. John Kaji began his first term as councilmember for District 1, Assam Sheikh for District 3, and Councilmember Aurelio Matucci retains his seat on the dais representing District 5. Former Councilmember Tim Goodrich zoomed in to be sworn in as our new city treasurer, and City Clerk Rebecca Poirier retained her position. Here's some moments from yesterday's transition.
I, John Kaji,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of
the Constitution of
the United States of America
the United States of America
and the Constitution of
and the Constitution of
the State of California
the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic.
I will bear true faith and allegiance
I will bear true faith and allegiance
To the Constitution
to the Constitution
of the United States of America.
of the United States of America.
I am going to be very patient as I put on my training wheels and figure my way around City Hall, but I am looking to make a difference and not being a drag on the system, but helping in any way that I can. So thank you very much for this honor, and I'm looking forward to this.
My dream finally came true, to serve the city of Torrance, the community as a public servant. The community, you are my boss. I am a public servant. And I want your feedback. I want your guidance. And I want you to be a good boss.
I want to make sure that the people of Torrance know that I love Torrance. I will fight for Torrance. And yes, and sometimes I will fight some of us up here on the dais, but I mean well. And ultimately, I just want to get things accomplished.
It's an honor to receive the endorsements of the residents of Torrance to serve as your future mayor. I thank you for all those who preceded me. I'm going to do my best to serve diligently and faithfully as I took the pledge just now.
And unfortunately, the majority of my family does not live in Torrance. So being remote here allows me the opportunity to be with my family who's joined with me in this room, and I appreciate that very much.
And of course, I want to thank all the residents of Torrance for their faith in me and continuing with this office. Thank you.
Before the transition, the outgoing city council members were part of adopting an ordinance amending the Torrance Municipal Code to include a half-cent transactions and use tax. This will raise the local sales tax by half a cent on retail goods with the potential of generating $18 million a year in locally controlled funding for local needs, such as fire, paramedic, public safety, and emergency 911 responses. Funding would also go towards keeping parks and community areas clean and safe, as well as keeping pollution out of the water. The tax will not go into effect until October 1st of this year. You can catch replays of the entire City Council meeting here on our channel, online, and on the city's YouTube and Facebook platforms. The road improvement project at Pacific Coast Highway and Hawthorne Boulevard is in Phase 2 of construction. Last week's activities consisted of making concrete improvements on the north side of PCH, and this week crews will focus on building new retaining walls. Work for the current phase will last through the end of October. Goals of the project are to widen the intersection, improve traffic circulation, add lanes, and improve pedestrian amenities. The project will impact traffic, so be aware that through lanes will be reduced from 3 to 2 in all directions, and left turns from both the northbound and southbound traffic on Hawthorne Boulevard will be reduced from 2 lanes to 1. For more information, visit torrancepchhawthorneproject.com. 3 Best Rated, a nonprofit dedicated to finding top companies in key areas, identified 3 Torrance mortgage companies as the highest rated. CalFed Mortgage, Midgate Mortgage, and American California Financial Services Incorporated were ranked the highest when facing a rigorous 50-point inspection, which includes customer reviews, history, satisfaction, and other factors. Midgate Mortgage founder Steve Chalabian says his company is all about helping Californians reach their dream of homeownership. He adds that their focus is on helping customers and making sure they have the best experience possible. He invites Torrance residents to come by and chat to ensure you are getting the best service for this major life decision. It's great to know our local mortgage companies are among the most trusted in our region. The South Bay Children's Business Fair returns this weekend, and for the first time, it'll take place right here at the Torrance Civic Center. The group held its inaugural fair last winter at ICANN, selling homemade products to local customers. The summer fair is called Surfs Up and gives kid entrepreneurs ages 5 to 17 another opportunity to sell their own merchandise. Visitors can check out a range of shops and buy designer cupcakes, bubblegum beads, lemonade, and more. The idea behind the fair is for children to create their business, product, and marketing campaigns, and on the day of the fair, be able to sell and interact with customers on their own. The fair will also include arts and crafts, snacks, and live entertainment, thanks to the South Bay Music Connection. The Surfs Up Fair takes place this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Ken Miller Recreation Center. The U.S. inflation rate hit another 40-year high in June, coming in at 9.1%. This signifies the biggest 12-month increase since 1981, with prices rising 1.3% from May to June. Gas prices rose 11.2% last month, and prices for energy services including electricity and natural gas increased by 3.5%, the most since 2006. Food costs jumped 10.4% since 2021. However, some experts are hopeful that inflation may be reaching a short-term peak. Gas prices actually fell from a $5 a gallon average in mid-June to an average of $4.66 across the nation this week. And economists say food and energy costs may subside as raw material, transportation, and wage costs have started to cool. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention moved 4 international locations into the high-risk category for travel. Peru, Bolivia, Lebanon, and Tunisia are all in the high risk or level 3 category for travel after all locations reported more than 100 cases per 100,000 residents in the last 28 days. Those destinations were previously in the level 2 category as of last week, posing a moderate risk. The CDC has reserved level 4 for special circumstances such as extremely high case counts and/or new variant concerns. Large portions of Europe are also in the level 3 category, including France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, and Italy. Still ahead, it's WiSTEM Wednesday, a day to highlight women in science. We'll be back in 60 seconds with how one toy company is honoring an icon.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a story that fits the theme for the day. It's WiSTEM Wednesday. WiSTEM stands for Women in Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. And Mattel announced that the Barbie brand will be releasing a Jane Goodall doll after the renowned anthropologist. Dr. Jane Goodall is seen as the world's foremost expert on chimpanzees. At just 26 years old, she traveled to Tanzania to study and conduct field research on an animal the world knew little about. Through her research, she gave the world a window into human nature's closest living relatives. She transformed our understanding of chimpanzees and was able to redefine the relationships between humans and animals, which has spread across the globe. The new Jane Goodall doll is made from recycled plastic, and its release coincides with the 62nd anniversary of Goodall's famed first visit to Gombe National Park. Goodall says she is thrilled to partner with Barbie and encourages young children to learn from their environment and feel a sense that they can make a difference. The doll is part of the company's Inspiring Women series that features other iconic women such as Ida B. Wells, Maya Angelou, Billie Jean King, and Eleanor Roosevelt. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.